What's up? I'm glad you're here. I want to talk to you like someone who's been using the Gamer Xtreme every day, because once you boot this machine up, everything you thought about, good enough, PCs changes. And if you're watching this, you're exactly the kind of person who values smooth performance over compromise, who wants their rig to feel like a tool that respects their time and skill. Before we go on, check the current price and stock. Systems like this tend to move fast, and you don't want to miss when it's ready for you. You know that moment when your old PC shows its limits and you realize you're stuck waiting instead of playing? For me, it hit when I was loading into a multiplayer match. Long loading screens, stutters when things got heavy, lag spikes just when it mattered. That's when I knew, I'm wasting hours because my gear can't keep up. Then I switched to the Gamer Xtreme. The difference was immediate. Boot up was fast. Games loaded smooth. Textures popped in without delay. No more hiccups. It felt like my skill finally had the hardware backing it up. Everything, gaming, video editing, streaming, just flowed without hesitation. Daily use shows you what this PC really means. You jump from a light browse, to a heavy game, to editing footage, to a late-night stream, and it never stutters. No reloads, no freezes, no second thoughts. Even simple stuff like switching tabs or saving files feels reliable and quick. What this build gives you is stability and confidence. Once you taste that reliability, anything weaker feels like a step down. Every time you consider a lesser rig, you come back to this because it doesn't just run your games, it runs your lifestyle. If you're thinking about it, now's the time. Check the price while stock still holds up. Don't wait for someone else to grab what could be yours. In case you hesitate, maybe you wonder if 16 gigs of RAM is enough, or if it'll stretch for future games. Here's what living with it teaches you. This PC isn't about flashy promises, it's about real-world reliability. And the unexpected upside is how smooth everyday tasks feel. Even just browsing or streaming feels refined, responsive, effortless. Owning something like this changes you. You feel like someone who invests in performance, who respects their time, who demands their gear to keep pace. When you hit power and see it hum to life, you feel proud, not of the hardware itself, but of what it says about you as someone who refuses to settle. Pros games play smooth, no stutters, multitasking becomes effortless, loading times shrink drastically, daily use feels consistently fast, overall feel is stable and reliable. Cons: 16 GB RAM may feel tight later, stock may run out quickly. At some point you stop overthinking specs and just pick the setup you already knew you needed. If that's you, check the price now and grab it before it's gone.